Impact review. I have a lot to say in this one, so I just hope that my camera doesn't break out. Alright, the show kicks off with this is the last show before Crossroads. I'm watching The Voice. Kelly Clarkson is awesome. Anyway, Tyrus versus EC3. I'm fucking mad that they're still using Tyrus. I told y'all if they used him, I wasn't gonna watch the show no more. And I'm not fucking watching Crossroads now. And Tyrus beats EC3. What? Was this EC3's last match? I think it was. What? Fuck me, man. So Joseph Park is on the phone with Grandma Jenny, and he's like, I'm sorry for what happened. I'll never bring Abyss out, though. Ever. You know? And then, Sammy Callihan cuts a promo on Eddie Edwards, saying, Ohio versus everything is not a tag team, it's a religion. And then Braxton Sutter versus Hijo de Fantasma. Braxton, I thought it was released, but whatever. Hijo had like this Marvel-inspired mask. It looked like Venom, but it also looked like the Punisher. It was really cool, and he looks amazing. I'm glad he won. He beat Braxton Sutter. He beats Braxton Sutter. Braxton Sutter gets mad and he cuts a promo about how Ali ruined his life. Ali ruins lives. I didn't know Ali ruined lives. And then, like, he's crying like a bitch saying that he's a main eventer. He's not no main eventer. And Brian Cage, a real superstar, comes out and clotheslines the shit out of Braxton Sutter, breaking his fucking collarbone. The guy did like a 80-degree flip when he got clotheslined. And then Braxton gets fucking laid out by Brian Cage. Matt Sydal was interviewed with Mackenzie Mitchell. What happened? Like, he was a face teaming up with Johnny Impact. He's in a house show. He starts being a douche. They boo him, and now all of a sudden he's acting like an arrogant prick. These make no sense in this show, I swear to God. And Ishimori writes a note to Sydal, and Mackenzie reads it. Basically, Matt Sydal's a douchebag. That wasn't funny. And he wants both of the titles on the line. So they're gonna go ahead and do that. Yay! We're gonna have a double champion. Fuck me. Onision, aka Social Repos, aka Jimmy Jacobs, comes out with Congo Kong to have a match with Joseph Park. And this was a pretty good match. I would have rather had Abyss versus Congo, but hey. Congo would have probably rather had that too. Congo beats Joseph Park in like 1 minute. And then they beat the shit out of Congo Kong wins against Park in a minute, and then they beat the shit out of Park. And Jimmy Jacobs is like, this brutality won't stop until you bring out Abyss. And if you won't release the monster, then we will. And then they leave. And Joseph Park got laid out. Stupid. I don't like it. The Cult of Lee. I really hate this too. I swear to God. They're having a party, a pool party. I didn't see any bitches at their party. And they're wearing the bandanas. They look stupid as fuck. Conan shows up and he's like, y'all stole that property, but you're going to get your ass whipped for it. And then Lee and Conley are like, you're not going to do shit, Conan. You're an old man. And the Mumbai Cats show up, and then they take off their mask, and it's Ortiz and Santana. And they beat the fuck out of the Cult of Lee. And then they throw the Cult of Lee in their pool, which was kind of funny. Alberto El Patron showed up like in a really dark room. It was kind of creepy. And he was like, Johnny Impact and Austin Aries, I'm next in line for that title. You know, and I guess he wants a rematch. Oh my God. They're probably going to give it to him at the pay-per-view. Rosemary versus Hanaya. I'm trying to say her name. Hot bitch. No disqualification, supposedly. Getting it on. I think this was Hanaya's last match on Impact. Good match. Rosemary has got to be the most over wrestler that does not work for Vince McMahon. She is over. Like, everybody in the Impact show chants her name. When she wrestles at indie shows, they sell out. People go up there with the gimmicks and everything. Rosemary's so over. And Hanaya looks incredible. She looks damn great. But Rosemary wins. And she's making all these funny faces like, I want to be our Knockouts champion or something. I'm a crazy bitch. And then Taya, who hasn't been on Impact in about fucking 5 months, returns, right? And she didn't want to go to Impact in Canada because she wouldn't have been allowed to come back to the States. Dude, why do you want to come to the States for? Anyway, she says, I'ma usually be Taya's bitch. And Rosemary's like, yes, come. Like telling her to come to the ring, and then they have a standoff, but Rosemary leaves, and then Taya attacks her. That was so stupid and drawn out. Taya's back, and she's thick as fuck. Like, Jesus Christ, honey. Krispy Kreme much? Some SJW got mad at me on Twitter because I made fun of Andrew Everett's body. Shut the fuck up. I can say what I want. Jesus Christ, like. What the fuck? Like, is that... Are we that cocky that we're going to get offended when somebody says something that isn't even about us? Like, Jesus Christ, bro. I've actually hear people make fun of my favorite wrestlers all the time. Suck my penis. If you suck on my penis, you'll be allowed to fucking say that shit to me. But until then, lick my asshole. Fucking cunts, eh? Alright, so Eddie Edwards, they showed a clip of him beating Lashley for the title. And now they're friends again. That's funny. Now, this made me mad. Alright, Callihan, somebody that they can't seem to find anything for. Apparently, he's a minister. I didn't know that. Did any of you guys know that? By the way, Sienna did part 2 of her roast, her weekly roast during this show. I didn't follow it, though. But, okay. I'm not even going to review this shit. Laurel Vaness was a person that I wanted to come to Impact for 2 years. Finally comes to Impact. Now, you know how, like, from 2000 to 2007 or 8, when they used to get indie superstars, and people got excited, and then WWE would ruin the indie superstars. This is how I feel about Laurel Vaness. I can't stand her. I hate her now. Like, her character has been damaged beyond repair. Like, she's one of the most gorgeous women I've ever seen in wrestling. And so talented, and they just ruined her character for me. Like, I don't even care anymore that she's leaving. I want her to leave now. Such a stupid character that they've done to her. Like, that's never happened before, especially with a women's wrestler, where I just said, okay, I don't like them anymore. Like, she's horrible. She's terrible. She wants to marry a belt. Braxton interrupts it with a neck brace, and he's like, marry me, Laurel. No. So he leaves, and then she wants somebody to object. And Allie objected, and then beat the fuck out of Laurel. Laurel runs away. There you go. Somebody ejected Laurel. Allie looked great, but apparently she's a life ruiner. And the main event was Eddie Edwards versus Sami Callihan. A good main event. I thought Sami was going to win. Eddie Edwards won, which is good. But then they brutalized Eddie Edwards. Now, this is when he got injured for real, where the chair and the bat... Stupid spot like that should have never happened. But the OVE guys were banned during the match, but they found Lashley and they beat the crap out of him backstage. And Callihan just brutalized Eddie Edwards. But because Eddie Edwards was bleeding, they didn't air it. They didn't air the ass whooping on TV. And they just show Eddie Edwards like this. Crossover should be great, but I really didn't like the show at all. Laurel Vaness has been damaged beyond repair for me. And that's a damn shame. Like, I really... In a way, I'm kind of glad Ava Sori's not there anymore, because WWE used to do this to me in the Ruthless Aggression era, the PG era, but not anymore. This is terrible what they've done to Laurel Vaness. I don't care about her. Like, I hate her. Like, I totally hate her. I can't stand her ass. That's it. Like, her character's been ruined, but... Anyway, I like Jimmy Jacobs' character, though. He makes me actually cheer for Congo Kong, so that's good. OVE's pretty cool. And Eddie Edwards, I'm glad he's being used on TV again. If Johnny Impact does not win at Crossroads, I'm not going to care anymore. Because I've wanted him to win for 5 months. And he even said today, he's like, I've been on the show for a year. Aries is a great champion, and he's now the gold collector because he's got like 9 championships. But yeah, Impact, they've done so much time with you, so this is it. It's now or never. You make it or break it. You're going to sink or swim. Thank you, guys. Sorry for this dragged out rant. Fuck Laurel Vaness's character. And, let's go Johnny Impact, bro. Or Austin Aries. I like you both. Just as long as it's not fucking Eli Drake or Alberto El Patron. Please, no. Alright, until next time. Later.